how complicit or how complicit is the average person who buys stock in
Why
these companies?
did you look at me when you said that? That was weird.
Complicit is ours.
No.
Complicit.
No.
It's Tom's world.
No. But what you went.
How complicit are you?
The average person. And you looked at me. You looked directly at me. As if I've bought stock in any of these.
How complicit?
Yeah.
A friend of yours with an
weird.
afro.
That was really
and
weird.
He's wearing a tan sweater.
Ask your question and look away from me. Don't be looking
Look
at
the
me
other
like
way.
that.
Look the other way when you say
Guy,
that.
I've never bought any stock in a healthcare. You look the other way. Don't do that.
No, take that back.
I take it back. You feel better now? People like to wash their hands off of something that is innately horrible. When people say, if there's insider trading and you give me a tip off and I put $1 million in something and I make a lot of money, but if I put $5 because my banker said I should, and this company ends up blowing up like it does, and it does the things that you say it does, how complicit am I?
It's an interesting thought of like how far away do we get the blame from? Because, yeah, like, do you, if I'd expand on that, it is a difficult question. But do you think people know when they're investing in these companies? Like the average person, do you think they know what they're investing into?
No idea. No, I think they have no clue what they're investing in. And all of the signaling, all of the PR is about health and wellness and thriving, United Health, just to take one example. But for me, the individual investor, you should probably do your homework because that's part of your responsibility as a citizen. But the people who are really complicit, to me, are people like Warren Buffett. I mean, you own 40% of a company. You've owned it for a long time. You yourself have made a killing in this investment. You should be kicking the tires on what's going on, right? I think that's very important. And I think people should be able to call folks on that. Now, he might argue that this is a good investment and what I'm doing is investing. And that is precisely the argument. And there's zero social obligation on my part. I am an investor. And that's sort of the Ayn Rand approach, right? Or the Reaganomics approach is, ultimately, it means that you don't have a social responsibility. And in fact, there's an argument that says social responsibility in running a company should be illegal. I mean, your only legal obligation is to shareholder value.
Yeah.
That's another of those insane things, like corporations are people and money is speech. One of those complete idiotic, insane things.
Corporations are people?
This is Citizens United. Corporations are people as a legal entity.
Yeah.
And their money, and any money, is speech. Those are two things.
Yeah, that's one of the worst decisions America ever made.
It's preposterous. If you think about it, what is that? That's crazy. It's crazy talk. But we've been fed it so many times, with our pablum, that we ultimately say, oh, well, it must be true. I got those really smart people are saying it. It's not only is it insane, it's also hugely damaging. Because, of course, then the corporations with their speech are going to go in and buy politicians.